Let's be real. When you hear Fannie Mae is dropping credit scores, your first thought might be, wait, didn't we try that before? Right before everything went sideways? Yeah, we did. And here we go again. I am Laura Lalaki, your international real estate agent, helping you to find your home sanctuary domestically and abroad. So, starting November the 16th, 2025, Fannie Mae will no longer require a minimum credit score for conventional loans. Now, translation: if you got a pulse and some paperwork, you might just get approved. Now, that sounds great if you're a hopeful buyer, but it actually sounds very terrifying if you've been around long enough to remember the 2008 meltdown, which I was. I've been in the business since 2006. But before we start yelling subprime into the void, let's slow down and look at what's really going on. Because the timing of this move could not be more dramatic. It's worse than a daytime soap opera. The market right now is messy, moody, and stubborn. But here's the reality check. In August of 2025, we broke records for buyers who are backing out of deals. And sellers, they're actually still pretending it's 2021 and holding really tight to those sky-high prices. Builders are also practically begging, offering interest rates as low as 1% in some areas. People still aren't biting. Why? It's because consumer confidence has flatlined. People believe prices will drop, and they're not about to overpay for a house that they might regret in 6 months. So yeah, the market is frozen solid, maybe not so much in all areas, places like LA, New York. And now Fannie Mae walks in with a match. Now, why is everybody talking about this? Well, if you're getting flashbacks to 2008, you're not wrong to feel a little twitchy, because back then, loans were handed out like free samples. When the music stopped, millions lost their homes, and the fallout hit everybody. But here's why this latest change has people talking and some of us side-eyeing. I'm on the fence, but one, more risk, less cushion. Credit scores aren't perfect, but they've been the main way lenders measure reliability. Now, take that away, and we're in an experimental territory, right? Two, easier loans come with a price. Sure, you can get approved with a lower credit score, but lenders will charge you for it between extra fees and higher rates. And yes, that's going to cost you a little more than you think. Three, this is really terrible timing. Fannie and Freddie are gearing up to go private again, meaning taxpayers step back and investors step in. So if things go south, the risk lands squarely on the public market. Sound familiar? Yeah. Haven't we learned yet? Loosening lending standards when affordability is already a crisis is like giving someone with a sprained ankle a pair of high heels. It might look better in the short term, but it's not built to last. But we do have some silver linings, because there's always a silver lining, right? Let's give credit where it's due. This could help a lot of people who deserve a shot. One, it helps those with thin credit. There are plenty of folks who pay rent and bills on time, but don't have the traditional credit lines, so this actually opens doors for them. Two, new tech, smarter underwriting. Lenders can now look at rental histories, utilities, and even bank cash flow to judge responsibility. Now that's real life data, not just a number on a page. Three, fresh buyers bring new energy. If done right, this could bring responsible new buyers into the market, and that's good for everyone. But the bottom line is this: the housing market is hanging on by a thread. Buyers waiting, sellers holding, lenders sweating. Fannie Mae's credit score change could help unstick things, or it could be the start of a new wave of bad loans if we're not careful. So if you're thinking about buying, here's my advice. Don't just ask, can I qualify? Ask, can I comfortably afford it for years to come? Because owning a home shouldn't feel like a high stakes gamble game. It should feel like stability. So before you go, I want you to know the truth about what's happening in real estate without all the corporate fluff. So make sure that you subscribe and you share this post and sign up for my real estate newsletter. I'll keep you ahead of the headlines and out of the next housing mess. So until next time, go be a good human. You never know when a smile is actually going to save somebody's life. Mwah. Sugar. I want to hear your thoughts. Put them in the comments. I'm listening. Bye.